Happy National Flag Day. Hi, I'm Toy Insanity. Today on the Insanity calendar is indeed June 14th, National American Flag Day. Okay, today we celebrate the red, white, and blue with Liberty Insanity 175. We're also going to wish Miss Piggy a happy birthday. Happy 51st. Last year, I think it was like 137. I showed you all my Miss Piggy liberties. But today is also National Doll Day. Last year, so National Doll Day is the second Saturday of June. So it's just a coincidence of the calendar that today is also National Doll Day. Last year, for National Doll Day, we looked at a precious moment. A couple precious moments. Bear with me. I didn't realize how this was in here. This is called Putting on the Ritz. Came out in 2002. Let's see what we got here. Okay, you could hang it, or you could put it on the stand. It's called a string doll or a tassel doll. I don't know much about the entirety of the Putting on the Ritz collection, but I'm just happy to have item number TD 217, the Statue of Liberty Putting on the Ritz, and she is wearing a red, white, and blue stars and stripes gown. My God. Okay, listen. I'll tell you some more stuff about Miss Piggy, too. Okay, but listen. My goodness, my gosh. It was the Continental Congress of 1777 that adopted the Stars and Stripes way back in the day. Became an official holiday 1949. Can I get this little stretchy string off too? Hello. Hang on. Hello. Hang on. Putting on the Ritz. I think it just made it worse. Be right back. What a fantastic and funny little thing. A doll made of string. Look at me dance, look at me sway. Putting on the Ritz each and every day. Putting on the Ritz each and every day. So this is resin, this is fabric, this is, doll hair. And the crown is actually metal. This is one of the coolest crowns I've seen on any Liberty figure. The one thing I don't understand is why they couldn't have go ahead and given her a raised right arm holding a torch, and a left arm holding a tablet. It's still pretty cool because it's got the crown. It's got two visual cues, female and crown. Okay. Happy to have it. Happy National Doll Day, second Saturday of June. Happy Flag Day every June 14th. Happy birthday, Miss Piggy, June 14th. Here's the deal with Miss Piggy right now. They just closed Muppet Vision 3D at Walt Disney World. Permanently closed on June 7th. So anything relating to that attraction including Liberty Piggy, because she shows up at the end of the flick, whatever it is. She shows up at the end as Lady Liberty. Anything related to that attraction is going for a fortune on eBay right now. Nobody has this listed, so I'm happy to have this. But this one, somebody listed for $150. I paid maybe $15 for this. In fact, over the last couple years, I've seen a few come through at $15. Wish I had got those also so I could 10x them right now. Someone listed it at $150. I'm not sure if they got the $150, but it had like 11 watches last time I looked. And it is possible, I didn't mention it in last year's birthday Piggy video for her 50th. It is possible this was sold at Walt Disneyland. I never got that impression before. Now, what would be wise, okay? So apparently that statue, the Piggy Fountain Liberty statue that I'm always talking about, it's going bye-bye too. In fact, it's probably, right now, it's probably fenced up. You can't even get a picture next to the statue, much less view the attraction. But I would say, my goodness, if you have a 3D printer, what you should be doing right now is printing up. Someone's done it, so the file must exist. Maybe he's not sharing the file, but I bet you could come up with your own. 3D print little versions of that statue. They would sell so high right now. That's all I'm trying to say. Get yourself some money on Flag Day, okay? If you have a 3D printer. I wish I had one. They finally made a pin that looks like the statue. It's kind of the wrong color, but it just came out this year. And that pin is going for $100. Can you imagine the bank you'd be making with some Statue of Liberty Piggy Muppet Vision 3D items right now? Okay. And then I brought out my Topps red, white, and blue 1986 Centennial Year candy containers. Way back in National Candy Day with Liberty Insanity 8, we ate the candy out of these. It tasted like soap. But you can see that video. It exists for you to see. And I think in that video I only had one set of these. Now I have two sets, and the candy is gone forever. It was so gross, but I love these little things. Super cheap plastic. And they were filled with little red, white, and blue candy. And I think they sold for like 5 cents in '86. Nowadays, they're about $10 a piece. $10 a piece. Get you a set if you're so inclined. Liberty Insanity 175. Real happy with that string doll. I think it looks better than I thought it might. Too tall for hanging out with these. I should put some sand or aquarium gravel in them just so they have some weight. I also thought about putting string lights in them. Whew. I don't know. It is what it is on the 14th of June. Yeah. Goodbye.
Putting on the red each and every day.